Shola King is my name. Shola King. I am a trainer, a musicologist. When I say musicologist, I study music, I practice music. Everything I do is around music. I'm a music businessman. I have a music school. I'm into training. I'm into performance. I'm into composition. I study music too. I have master's degree in music, then my PhD in music in view. And I'm privileged to be here today because God is faithful. Why gospel music? Because initially I studied music because I found my purpose in music. Number one, I found out that I'm supposed to be doing music. And because, I was doing music from day one of my life. Like I started very early at the age of 8 years old. And I began to find out that my flair is really for music. So I found out that I had to go back and study music. Let me drag you back to history. I also studied engineering. I'm an engineer, a mechanical engineer. And why gospel music at this time? I found out that I really found my purpose in that aspect, as in communicating with God, appreciating God. Because I believe so much in the aspect of when you sell joy to people, somebody wants to be happy. I believe that is my calling. When I want to make you happy in the presence of God, there's fullness of joy. So I believe that is my way of calling. Well, if I want to say how long I've been doing music professionally, I will say 21 years. And talking about how many albums I have to myself, right now I have 3 albums by God's grace. The first one is titled Testimony, and the second album came in 2012, and that's titled Mega Praise. And I came out with Appreciation this year, 2015. What has been motivating me in this journey of music, even as it were gospel music, and then, we all understand that it's a ministry. Yeah. Number one, I believe strongly that God has called me into this ministry. And then I believe God is a God that is reliable. Is a solid rock that can never fail. He has encouraged me in so many forms, in so many ways that I can't even fathom or I can't even explain. In the aspect of, being fulfilled in this job, in this calling, I know that God has sent me to a different set of people. People will be feeling horrible, terrible before they come under our administration. And when they come in under the administration, they come up with testimony afterward. That is like something that makes me to be happy that seriously, I am moving forward. I've been opportuned to be in different parts of the world in this ministry. Talk of different countries, in and out of Nigeria, and these are beautiful things. I am married to one of the gospel generals, gospel icon. That's my wife. She's, a jewel of inestimable values to me. And then I thank God for all of this because God is awesome. I believe strongly that it is because I obeyed God. That's why I am able to meet her. If I have to tell you, when I met my wife, should I tell you that is like 2001. That's like 14 years ago. That's when myself and my wife met. When we were nobody. We were actually nobody. We have been blessed. We have been blessed in different ways. So many things are just working, and we thank God for that. What I'm working on presently, I'm blessed. I have the privilege to learn to be able to learn how to play various instruments. I can play virtually all the instruments in the world. You would not believe that. Although I'm not a very, you know, when I say professional, but because I'm an instructor, I can teach you, I can instruct you, I can tell you how to do it. You know the harp? I can play that. Talk of any instrument. So we're talking about what I'm working on right now and what you're expecting from me. Okay, right now, you see, my management, Sapphire Nation, is working seriously on putting out a concert right now for children. So we are working on we're looking at both middle age children and adults, and even grandparents and grandma and grandpas. So I do a lot of training, teaching children how to play the various instruments, and I get them into concert to do presentation and do a lot of that. Yeah, my name is Shola King. I am on the Focus on IGTV show. Yeah, stay tuned. Don't touch the dial.